Hey everybody, Tentacle Tech here. It is stretching day, so once a week. So we work out. Ideally 5 days a week, and then we take one day off on Saturday, and then on Sunday we do it's just pure stretching. Hey Alfie, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You always stop by. I really appreciate it. And you always like and retweet the tweet. It's really special. Thank you. So today's stretching day. So it's just like nice, peaceful yoga vibes where we hang out and do all the things. Hey Rosie, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Man, you two are just loyalists. Also, I just saw. I think I have something in my teeth. I'm not a fan. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, don't tell anyone. Okay, so we are going to start right off because it is a little bit of a long stretching routine, but it's really good. Like after you're done, you just feel like all opened up and delicious and magical. So you have to let me know if your experience is the same. But that's my experience. Is that afterward I feel really opened up and good. So there are some similarities to like our warm up that we do. So you'll see those, and I'll sort of point those out throughout, and you'll be familiar with some of them, and then some of them are a little different. I can't do the workout. I'm doing some schoolwork and with family, but I'm here to support. I really appreciate it, Rosie. I hope you have a good time with your family. Be sure to give love to your family. And good luck on your schoolwork. Tell me what you're working on. Okay, so let's get started. We start with the coming up on our tippy toes. So we start with squeezing our butt, and then we're gonna come up on our tippy toes, and we're gonna do that 20 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we take a break real quick, and then we do that again. Move my mic out of the way. And then we do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Okay, you feel it in your thighs. Hello, I'm in bed, but I'm joining in spirit. Oh, good, Periwinkle. Thanks. I saw that you subscribed. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. We're doing our stretching day today. All right, so now jump outs. This is the most aerobic part of the exercise. So after this, it gets much less aerobic, but the jump outs are a little aerobic. So you're gonna come down into a squat, okay? And you're gonna boost yourself up like this. 1. And then you're going to do that 20 times. 2. And you want to land as lightly as possible, and don't let your knees go past your toes. The reason that you land as lightly as possible is because it takes more muscle control, and so it works all the stuff better. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and we take a quick break, and then we do one more set of that. And a lot of the other stuff we don't have to count, we just do time. But these first few, we count a little bit. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? It's a good night for everybody. It's been a good weekend. It's been a really good weekend. I've really enjoyed my weekend. All right, let's get back to it. Ooh, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. 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 Okay. All right. Your clicky knee is making me nervous. Don't dislocate something. It's not my knee. It's my ankle. My left ankle, whenever, like, even just going upstairs, it clicks every time. And I've talked to the doctor about it, and the doctor said, as long as it's not causing you any pain, I don't think it's really something to be concerned about. Everyone hydrate. All right. You're gonna have to be productive, Rosie, because if what you told me is true about you have like 71 assignments or something, you crazy girl. Okay. Now we're gonna do neck stretches. So it's just gonna be, and I really need this because of the head banging that I did. So it's just 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now, that still sounds semi-concerning about your ankle though. I don't know. The doctor said it was fine. He checked it out, felt around there. Apparently it's fine. All right, so now we're gonna hang our hands on our head. Tilt your head down. You're just gonna hang your hands for a nice little stretch there for 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Oh, my neck is so sore. Oh my goodness. It's so sore. Just let gravity pull your arms down. You don't need to put a whole lot of force on your neck. And I've had it for years. That clicking of my ankles, I've had it for years. All right, let that go. And then we're gonna go over to shoulder stretches. And we're just gonna do 10 seconds each side. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then we go to stretching triceps. I really like this stretch. I actually do this stretch every day when I get out of bed, and it like cracks all down my back. Birdie hates me for it because she can never crack her back. Sleepy time for me. All right, good night, Periwinkle. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was nice seeing you. All right, so we're gonna do 30 seconds, and all we're gonna do, whoa, I'm going crazy on my watch. All we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our hand to touch our opposite shoulder blade, and then the other hand comes up and just gently pushes down on that elbow. And if you haven't stretched this way before, you'll feel it go crack, 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 crack. I've already stretched this morning, so it's not cracking, but. All right, and we're gonna switch arms. Same thing, opposite shoulder blade, and just gently push down on your elbow. Let that go. And then we're going to go into bending to sides. And I really like this one. This one always makes me feel, I don't know, like very, just very like I'm stretching. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 seconds on each side. So you're going to put your hand on your hip, and you're going to bring the other arm up and over. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to switch sides. Hand on the waist, other hand comes up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1. And then we go to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we switch again. We're going into 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and that's our 3 stretches. Hey, Cuddle, it's good to see you. How you doing? Cuddle, this is your first time stopping by. Hi. Stretch. All right, so next we're going into bending forward. This is the same stretch that we do for our normal, our normal yoga after our workout, except that we're doing it for a minute instead of just 30 seconds. So you're gonna inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hinge your body forward. Don't bend your back. Come down as far as you can. Bring your hands to your knees. That's fine. Your shins. That's fine. Or if you can, try to bring them around your ankles. And then inhale, round your back. And exhale, straighten your back and try to bring your head in between your legs. I am not there yet, so if you're not there yet, that's totally fine. And if you are, that's awesome. Every inhale, you're rounding your back slightly, and then every exhale, you're straightening your back and trying to come a little bit deeper into the stretch. Your legs stay relatively straight. If they need to bend a little bit, that's okay. All right, let that go. Come on up. I've stopped by before, but I couldn't talk. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Hey, what's up? Question mark person. Who are you? It's Ducky. Oh, hey, Ducky. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. You couldn't talk because you didn't have an account. Is that why, Cuddle? Okay, so now we're gonna go into. We're gonna go into our twists. So just like we do in our yoga routine after workouts, but it's for 30 seconds each. So we're gonna go. We're down here, right? And we bring our left arm over to our right ankle. Our right arm comes up, and we look up toward that hand. And feel that twist there. All right, and then switch. Other side, your right hand goes to your left ankle, left hand goes up, we look up toward our hand, stretch. Breathe here. Alright, let that go. What's going on? Some reason it wouldn't let me talk on mobile. I feel a bit of a fatty gumdrop because I just had a cookie and I'm watching this. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just glad that you're here. Please never feel like guilty or anything. It's not what this is for. This is meant to like inspire, not to like shame in any way. Alright, now we're gonna stretch our quadriceps just like we always do. And by the way, cookies are delicious. What kind of cookie did you have? I hope it was chocolate chip. I really hope it was chocolate chip. All right, so we're gonna stretch our quadriceps, 30 seconds each. Start with your left leg. Bring your heel up to your butt. Squeeze your butt for a little bit of extra stretch. It was chocolate chip. Oh, yes. I love chocolate chip cookies. Oh, I made chocolate chip cookies last weekend, I think. They were so good. I was dipping them in almond milk. Oh, and then like drinking the almond milk with all the like cookie like sweetness added to. Oh, so good. All right, let that leg go. Switch legs. And make sure that when you're in this position, you're keeping your knees in a line. You don't want like your knee like way back here or way up here. You want it right ahead. Aligned with your other knee. Keep your butt squeezed. And just focus on your breath. Let that leg go. He's watching me. He's hacking into my ring cams. Wait, do you have a ring as well? I got Birdie ring for her birthday this year. That's so funny. It's because I was watching you and I was like, oh, that seems like a good idea. We should get that. All right, so now we're going to do deep squatting. I really like this stretch. This stretch feels really good. So it's 30 seconds on each side. So you're going to come down into sort of like a sumo position almost, and then you're going to press against one knee as you twist toward the opposite side. And you should feel it like nice in your hamstring. And then you're going to switch sides. So you're pressing into the opposite knee, twisting the opposite way. Feeling that stretch. Let that go. We have a cam in the kitchen to keep an eye on Flocky. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sort of like almost like a baby monitor, but for a dog. All right, lunges and sides. So I don't like the lunges and sides that the Fitbod app does, but this lunges and side I really, really like. So basically all you do, we actually don't need a timer for this one because it's just a number, is you're going to come down, you're going to bend one knee, don't let it go past your toes, your other leg is straight out, hands up like this, and you want to get as low as you possibly can without, going past your toes. And you're just going to switch sides back and forth. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Was your hip popping? No, it's not my hip, it's my ankle. Yeah, I know. Everyone can hear it. Everyone keeps asking about it. It's been that way for years. Like even when I walk upstairs, my ankle does that. Every stair it pops. It's my left ankle. All right, and then we're moving on to deep lunges. So now we're getting into that portion of our like right after yoga, that like little sequence that we do. Same sequence except that it's a minute each instead of 30 seconds each. So start out with our deep lunge. Hold on. With our deep lunge, right foot to start. Right foot comes forward into your deep lunge. Make sure your knee isn't past your toes. Make sure your back leg is straight and strong. Thigh is parallel with the floor relatively. And just let your arms down by your sides and breathe here. Whenever your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath. Don't get frustrated. Don't get mad. It's part of the process. Your mind wandering, but then just bring it back to your breath. Let that back knee down. Point your back foot toes. Bring your hands onto your front knee and breathe here. Every inhale is a slight lift of your pelvis, and every exhale is an expansive, what am I looking for? Expansive out. Your chest comes out, and your pelvis goes down toward the floor. Expansive opening out, I guess. One of the things that I like about yoga is that it acknowledges the connection between your mind and your body, that it's important to take care of both in order to really be healthy. For a long time, I sort of valued my mind over my body, and yoga sort of helped me to learn that both are really important. Now you can bring your back foot up, grab a hold of it with that same side hand. And then to feel the stretch, if you're not feeling it already, you can start bringing your front knee toward your front middle toe, toward it, not over it. And then bring your back foot, the heel, closer to your butt, or your seat, as they call it in yoga. And try to keep your hip points facing forward rather than like twisting to the side. Let that back foot go. Straighten your front leg, come up onto that front heel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, keeping your back straight. Keep reaching outward, outward, outward. If you need to stay like this, that's totally fine. If you can, bring your hands down onto the floor. Inhale, round your back slightly. Exhale, straighten your back and melt down over that front leg. Trying to bring your forehead to your shin. Every inhale, you make room and space inside, and every exhale, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Prioritize your breathing. If you're so deep in the stretch that you can't breathe, back off a little bit. All right, that's our first side. Now we're going to switch sides. Okay, now we're going to switch sides. So, bring your left leg forward. Again, this side is less flexible for me. Normally one side will be less flexible. So you're gonna have your thigh parallel with the floor relatively. You can see mine is a little less parallel. Back leg straight and strong, arms down by your sides. Breathing deeply here. After this, I get chocolate milk. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Every day after I work out, as a reward, I get chocolate milk. It makes me really happy. It makes me sad on the days I don't work out because I really like chocolate milk. Alright, and then your back knee comes down onto the floor. Point your back foot toes. Your hands come up to your onto your knee, to rest on your knee, your front knee. Feel the stretch here. Again, inhale, Your back rounds slightly, pelvis comes up. Exhale, back arches, chest expands out. Bring your pelvis lower down towards the floor. Until eventually we just drop into the splits. Just kidding. We are going to do some stretches that work toward getting to the splits though, so that's exciting. Alright, bring that back foot up. Grab a hold of it with that same side hand. Start to bring your front knee forward toward that middle toe and your back heel in toward your butt. Feel your connection with the earth. All the parts of your body that are touching the ground right now, feel their rootedness with the ground. Feel your hands' connection with your body, with the various other parts of your body that you're touching. As always, come back to your breath. Think about deepening your breathing. Move your breathing into your stomach. Let that back leg down. Straighten your front leg. Come up onto that front heel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, keeping your back straight as far as you can. If you want to stop here, that's totally fine. If you can, lower your hands down to the floor. By the way, I just put my arms out like that because of the desk. Otherwise, I would hinge all the way down. Then inhale, round your back. Exhale, straighten your back, and try to bring your forehead down to your shin. Alright, let that go. We're done with that big old middle section. Alright, now next, we're going to move on to pigeon. Oh boy, one of my favorites. I love pigeon. So, what you're going to do for pigeon, you're going to come down onto all fours, and it's 1 minute each leg, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, 1 minute each leg. Okay, so you're going to come down onto all fours, and you're going to bring your right knee in between your hands, okay? And then you're going to point your back foot toes and move your back leg in toward the midline of your body. You're going to come down onto your elbows, and if you're comfortable, if you can, if it feels good, you're going to stretch your arms out. And you're going to bring your forehead down onto the floor. And just breathe deeply here. And similar to a lot of other stretches in yoga, on the inhale, you can round your back slightly and sort of lift your pelvis up. And then exhale, straighten your back, and try to think about bringing your pelvis down to the floor. Slowly come up, take your time. You're going to bring your right leg back. You're going to bring your left knee forward in between your hands. Point your back foot toes, hug your right foot in toward the middle of your body. And then you're going to come down onto your elbows. One thing that helps is if you flex your front foot, it helps to protect your knee in this position. Okay? And then if you can, come down onto your forehead. I don't know why I'm so in love with this pose, but it just feels so good for me. Very few stretches feel better than this one. Slowly come up out of that. Oh, I love doing this. Yeah, Cuddle, do you really like pigeon too? Yeah, it just feels so good, man. Like, I know some people who hate pigeon, but for me, it's like it's just like ultimate opening. It feels so good. All right, next we're gonna do some twists. This is like premier back cracking stretch. So, I think that that sometimes it's called like Hollywood or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, you're gonna bring your foot to the opposite side. Okay, make sure it's firmly planted. You're gonna wrap your hand around your knee, and then you're gonna place your other hand behind you, and you're gonna twist toward that hand. Keep your foot that's on the floor grounded and flex it. Keep this leg grounded and flex that foot and twist toward that side. And then come to a slight counter twist, placing your hands on the other side. That's where I usually get my back crack. I guess I'm just loose today. What can I say? All right. And then you're going to you're going to switch sides, so your foot comes down onto the other side. This foot, this outstretched foot, this leg that's grounded, the foot flexes. Grab around your leg. Hand comes behind you. Every inhale, you can sort of, again, make some more space. Exhale, you go deeper into the twist. Make sure that your foot and leg are firmly rooted into the floor. And then again, slight counter twist the other way. Ah, there's the back crack. That's what I wanted. Ah, feels good. Feels good. Okay. I didn't know how to name. I just like to stretch into weird shapes. Yeah, pigeon pose. It has like an official yoga name, you know, like Indian, right? Indian, I think. But I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so now we're gonna do sitting pigeon. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Okay, so sitting pigeon. I don't love it quite as much as pigeon, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of a cute pose. So what you do is one leg is outstretched. I'll start. My left leg is outstretched. Okay, it's rooted firmly into the floor, and then your other leg comes into the nook of your elbow, and you sort of just cradle your leg. And then you start to slowly hug that cradled leg in toward your body. Every inhale, you sort of relax and, ease up a bit. And then every exhale, you try to bring your leg a little bit closer into your chest. And this is actually a prep for, like in yoga poses where they like put their leg around their arm or over their head. This is actually a prep for that. So if you're flexible enough to do that, go for it. But I am not. You're going to let that leg go. Bring it down onto the floor, root it into the floor, flex that foot. You're going to bring your other leg up into the nook of your elbow, cradle it with your hands, and slowly but surely, on each exhale, bring it in closer towards your chest. Make sure that that leg stays rooted into the floor. I can feel mine wanting to lift away from the floor. Do not let it. My leg is touching my chest. Ah, that's so exciting. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm more flexible on that side for that particular stretch. That's really exciting. Okay, so next. Thanks, Rosie. Next, by the way, Rosie, I had a thought today, and I cut off, like, I guess this goes for you too, but I had this thought particularly about Rosie today. I had this thought today that I don't know if this is accurate, but like for some reason in my mind, I felt like you were, I don't know, like underappreciated. Cuddle, this definitely goes for you too, but like I said, I had the thought for Rosie today where I was like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes she goes like underappreciated, and I don't want her to feel that way, or around here. So I just wanted to like let you know that I really appreciate you. That's all. Okay. So next we're moving into, I think it's called pigeon prep. So it's weird that it's after, but that's fine. So for this one, we are going to come onto our back. And let me set my timer. We're going to cross our left ankle over our right, like right by the knee. And you can bring your arms either around your shin or around your thigh. Shin is a little bit deeper. And you're going to slowly hug your leg in toward your chest. Similar idea, except now you're on your back. Every inhale is a slight expand out. Every exhale, you're coming a little bit deeper into the stretch. Let that go. Switch your legs, so your right ankle comes over your left thigh, right by the knee. Hug either around your thigh, that's fine too, or around the shin. And slowly start to bring that leg in toward your chest. I know that I personally have a tendency to rush in my stretches. I'm like, I want to go as deep as I can, as fast as I can. And that's not what this is about. It's just about stretching for what feels good for your body. Slowly but surely getting deeper and deeper. Fitness is a marathon, not a sprint. Let that go. There's a whole little sequence here, but I haven't memorized it. I like doing this too. Yeah, it feels really, really good. Never have to worry though. I love being here no matter what. Okay, I'm glad that you don't feel like underappreciated or anything, and that goes for you too, Cuddle. I I don't know. I'm you know I'm constantly thinking about that sort of thing. So, all right. So next, we go into this pose, which I like. It's so impressive how deep people can get into this pose. I definitely cannot. But what you do, I'm trying to think the best way, like the best room. Let's see if I do it this way, I think we'll be good. Okay, so you're gonna lay down, and you're going to bring one leg over the other, and your arm is gonna stretch out. Is this good? This is not good. Hold on, let me do it this way. I think it was fine this way last time. Okay, so one leg is gonna come over the other. Your shoulder stretches out, the opposite arm stretches out, and you're gonna try to bring your shoulder down to the floor while at the same time bringing this knee down to the floor. And they neither have to be touching now. To get a new desk that doesn't have this part jutting out so that, you know, it doesn't block all the sight lines. All right, let that go. Switch sides. So your left knee, in my case, your left knee is coming over. Your your left arm stretches out in the opposite direction, and you try to bring your shoulder and your knee down to the floor. Breathe deeply into the twist. Visualize air going to the spots that you feel the stretch in. It really does provide a lot of nourishment for your body that you don't even realize. The power of visualization is actually really, really powerful. Let that go. And then the last stretch, I think, is where we bring our leg up to sort of like realign our sockets. Cuddle, you just love all the poses. It sounds like you stretch a lot, Cuddle. Sounds like you're a pretty avid stretcher, which is rad. Okay, so, God. I'm looking at the pictures of the chick in these stretches, and she's so deep into them. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so you're gonna have your left foot on the ground. Your knee is bent. Your right leg comes up straight, and you're gonna wrap your hand around, like right close to your butt, around your thigh, but right close to your butt, and you're slowly gonna bring that leg in. And then you can move your arms up toward your ankle. Keep that other foot rooted firmly on the floor. And slowly, very slowly and carefully, on each exhale, bring that leg back toward your forehead. Or I guess toward your shoulder. Because ultimately you would have it bent like over your shoulder if you were like a master yogi in 1,000 years, because you're immortal, because you're a yogi. Yogis are immortal, confirmed. You heard it here first. Okay, let that go. Your right foot comes down onto the floor. Your right knee is bent. Bring your left leg up. Wrap your hands around that ankle if you can. This side is much less flexible for me. Focus on your breath. Try to keep your leg from going over to the side. That's what my mind wants to do, especially right now. You want to keep your legs straight, not tilting over to the side. Let that go. Oh, that one is really intense for me. Okay. Hey, what's up, Caitlin? Good to see you. You got all your school stuff done the other day. That's always good when you can get ahead of it. All right. Rosie, Caitlin, you'll be really good today because you can already do all this stuff. This stuff is no challenge for you. Okay, so now we're going to come into a cross-legged seat. It's 30 seconds or 1 minute. I think it's 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute for each leg. Okay. So you're going to come into a cross-legged seat. You're going to bring your right leg out to the side. Bring your hands up. Hinge forward. Wrap your hands around that outstretched foot. Inhale. And exhale down toward that leg. Trying to bring your forehead to touch your shin. Just hinging from your hips. Keep your back straight. Round a little bit on that inhale, straighten and extend on that exhale. Switch your legs. Your right foot comes in and your left leg goes out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinging forward, hands around that foot. Inhale, round. Exhale, straighten and extend. Forehead comes down toward your shin. Let that go. Okay. The emote I did for somebody got approved today. Ooh, Kayla, I don't think I've seen the emote. Can I see it? Can you send it in Discord or something? All right, so next we're going to bring our legs together. Legs together out in front of you. And you're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands around those feet. Inhale, round. Exhale, straighten and extend. It almost feels like, to me, it almost feels like I'm like pulling myself out of my hips by my feet. Like I'm pulling myself up and out by my feet. It's a very interesting feeling. Alright, let that go. We're approaching the climax of our stretching routine, where it gets really intense and then we go into the falling action. Oh, you don't have Discord. Oh, okay. You might be able to send it here. Can YouTube do that? Can you put like images in YouTube chat? That'd be pretty nifty. Okay, so now, oh God. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, so now, this stretch is so intense for me. Okay, so we're gonna start with our legs apart as far as you can get, okay? As far as you can get. You're gonna start with your legs apart, and we're gonna set our timer for 30 seconds. And we are going to raise our arms up, hinge forward, and bend toward, trying to bring your forehead toward your shin. I am nowhere near. I just have no chance. No chance here. And every exhale, you can just inch your little fingers forward just a little centimeter, a little millimeter, if you can. My legs shake so bad on this. All right. Now we're going to switch sides. Arms up, hinging forward, trying to bring your forehead to your shin. Alright, and then the real just evil one. We set a timer for heckin' 2 minutes as we stretch forward, trying to bring our forehead down to the floor in between our legs. And when you finish this stretch, you're gonna feel like you just got off a horse. Two minutes is like an eternity when you're stretching. Oh, let that go. And now, feel the horse. Feel the horse. Oh, this is easy for me. I know. That's what I was saying. This is gonna be kid stuff for you. All right, and now this is like the best pose to do after this. It feels so good to do after this. We're gonna go into butterfly for 1 minute. Oh. Okay, so you can bring your hands around your ankles or around your toes. Either one is fine. I prefer around my toes. Inhale, bring your upper body up toward the sky. Exhale, bring your lower body, particularly your knees, down toward the floor. And if you find your knees are already on the floor, then try to bring your heels a little bit further in. Alright, let that go. Do you have a super secret code that nobody knows? Super secret code for what? I mean, I do, for Jackbox, but what super secret code are you talking about in this case, Caitlin? Alright, so then next we're going to go into frog pose or Bekasana pose. And I like to call this pose the slut pose, and you'll see why, but it's one of my favorite poses. I really love this pose. And we're going to do this for 1 minute. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down onto your elbows, and you're going to spread your knees out and your legs out. Here, let me do it. I think I can do it like this. You're going to spread your knees and your legs out as far as you can. And you're up on your elbows, your hands flat on the floor. And the goal is to get your legs spread so that your pelvis touches the floor. I clearly am not even close yet. Slowly come up. Be careful. I know this one. I freaking love this pose. Oh, really, Rosie? Yes! I love it. It's great. I have an idea. We do this at cheer. You put one knee up, then you lean forward while putting your back leg away from the front. Woo! Sounds intense. All right, so we are now going in to the climax of our stretching routine. So we're going to start with transverse split setting, or if you're Caitlin, you're just going to go straight into the splits. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3 sets of 1 minute of this, okay? So you're going to spread your legs out as far as you can, okay? And it's okay if your feet splay out a little bit. And you're going to come down, bring your hands onto the floor, and you're going to breathe here. I always feel it in my I don't know, the tendon that holds my knees together. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the science, but I always feel it right here right here. Slowly come up. I like to sort of like push up on my hands to help come out of it. I've never been able to do a split. Me neither. Me neither. Although I hear that it is slightly easier for women, so that's cool. All right. Now we've had a nice little break. Nice little stretch it out. We're going to go deep back into the pose. And try to get just a little bit farther this time. Slowly come out of it. Be careful, be safe. Wiggle around a little bit. Try bending your elbows to stretch more. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, she does have her elbows bent in it. Okay. One more time. Here we go. Little tiny bit further this time. Come forward. Bending my elbows this time for you, Caitlin. And slowly come out of it. Oh, okay. All right. And now, part 2 of the climax. Oh. Stretches your muscle, and over time you can go down further and it becomes easier. Right. Totally. All right. So part 2 of the climax is instead of transverse, now we're doing lengthwise. So for this one, we're going to do 2 sets of 1 minute on each leg, okay? So, you're going to come into a lunge to start. Right leg is what I'm starting with forward. And then, you're going to bring your hands down to the floor, bring your heel up as you, come up onto your heel, straighten your front leg, inch that back leg back, and bring your hands onto the same side, the inside of your front leg. Okay. Oh, too deep. Okay. Make sure that your back leg is as straight as you can get it, and that the knee is facing down. You don't want it facing like out or any weird direction. You want it facing down toward the floor. Come up out of that. Hand comes to the other side as you bend your leg until you can get back up. Okay. And then come to the other leg in a deep lunge. Your hands come down. Your front leg straightens. You come up onto your heel. You inch that back leg back, keeping that leg straight. Try to inch your back foot back as far as you can. Being very careful and safe. By the way, that back foot, you're up on your toes. You're not pointing your toes yet. Slowly come up out of that. Okay. All right. All right. Stretch it out just a little bit. And then we'll go back to our right leg. All right. We're almost done with the climax, and then it's just falling action from there. Okay. Here we go. Right leg comes forward again. Come straighten that front leg. Come up onto that front heel. Hands go on both hands go on the inside of that front leg. Try to get a little bit deeper than you did last time. Slowly come up out of that. Careful, take your time. And we're going to do the other leg one more time. Is it bad I like splits? No, totally not. I think that if I could do the splits, I would really like splits too. I just, I can't quite do them yet. But one of the reasons that I like doing these stretches is because I want to be able to do them. Left leg into your deep lunge. Straighten that front leg up onto your heel. inch that back foot back. Hands on the inside of that front leg. We'll try to get a little bit further than you did last time. Alright, we made it through the climax, everybody. We made it. Oh, alright. High five. Good work. Hydrate a little bit. Good job making it through the climax. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do Scorpion. I think Rosie might have told me that it was called Scorpion, which is much more relaxing and nice than than the last pose we were doing. So for this one, you're gonna come down onto your stomach. Your hands are next to your chest, and you're gonna float up all the way until your arms are straight. Tilt your head back and breathe deeply in this expansive stretch. There's a dumbbell underneath my ankle and it's annoying me. Zen, we're Zen. Yoga, breathing, meditation. Legs stay rooted on the floor. All right, come up out of that. Is camel next? Camel is the last pose that I don't like. 14 ahead. Also, I was wrong on the name. It's Cobra. I confused the names. My bad. Scorpion is way harder. Oh, okay. So it is Cobra. Okay, interesting. Well, cool. Well, thanks for letting me know, Rosie. I always love to be educated about this sort of thing. All right, so now we're going to do cat-cow pose. We're going to do 8 breathing cycles. So, for cat-cow, it's nice and relaxing. You're going to come onto all fours. And on the inhale, you're going to round in, tucking your toes. And on the exhale, you're going to extend your toes, and you're going to arch your back, bring your head up. Okay? We're going to do 8 breathing cycles of that. So that's 1. Be totally honest, I lost track so many times during that I have no idea if I actually did 8, but I'm hoping that I did. Hey, good morning, me Beam. It's good to see you. Welcome to our stretching day. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. So next, yep, we go into camel pose. So this is the last pose that's like tough for me, and then we sort of like just wrap things up. Okay, so for camel pose, it's just we're gonna do 30 seconds 2 times. Okay, so you're gonna bring your hands back to your ankles. You're gonna breathe here, rounding back. Alright, slowly come up out of that. Oh, I don't like that pose. Don't like it. Just gonna breathe for a second before we do our second set. Alright, second set, here we go. Slowly come up out of that. Woo! Oh, that one's so intense for me. Okay. Okay, really tough for me. Really hard. Scorpion is apparently where you kind of doing a handstand, but on forearms, and your toes are almost touching your head. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can visualize it in my head. I can see it in my head. Isn't that, oh gosh, it's so tough for me, baby. Okay. Oh, it's probably because my lower back is really tense. That's probably why that pose is so hard for me. Alright, so then we're going to go into plow pose, which is fun. I like plow pose. So for plow pose, we're going to do 1 minute. You're going to lay down on your back, and you're going to bring your legs up over your head. Try to straighten your legs. And you're resting on your shoulders, not your neck. Alright, and then slowly, carefully, don't hit the desk. Come up out. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't snap your neck in half. That's bad. You don't want to snap your neck. You want to be on your shoulders, not your neck. Alright? And then we're going to do downward facing dog. And we're going to do it for 1 minute. This is for you, Rosie. This is for you. Alright, so you're on all fours. You come up onto your toes, lift your knees up. Make sure that you can't see your heels. Your heels are hidden behind your toes. And then your ears are between your arms. You don't want them way back here. You don't want them way up here. You want them nice in between your arms. And then you want to reach your butt up toward the sky. And you want to think about stretching your arms, your hands on the floor. You want to think about like pushing forward, and your feet are pushing back. You're like trying to tear apart whatever floor you're on. Breathe deeply here. Feel your belly fill with air. Reach your heels toward the floor. Let that go. And I think our final pose should uncurl real slow to use your abs. Yeah, totally. Great way to use your abs a little bit. For our final pose, our final relaxation pose, we're going to do 2 minutes in child's pose. So, for child's pose, we're on all fours again. And we're going to spread our knees out just a little bit. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit your butt back onto your heels. And then, set a timer for 2 minutes. There it is. Stretch your arms out. Come down onto your forehead. And just breathe, relax, and absorb all the exercisey goodness into your body. Express your gratitude for the gift that you just gave your body of working out, exercising, stretching. It's a really, really important thing that you just gave to your body. And when you're ready, take all the time that you need, because you did it, you champion you finished your workout. Rock on. Give me a high five. Good job, everybody. Proud of all of you. Oh. Whew. Stop. That was really long. That was quite long. So, if you liked what you saw today, be sure to, like, comment, subscribe, all the great things. I will be back tomorrow for our Monday workout. Good job in doing an amazing stretch. Thank you, Rosie. My heart doesn't pump on stretching days, Beam, but on workout days it definitely does. So, I'll be back tomorrow at around 4:40ish. Around 4:40ish for our stretching day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Check me out on Twitch if that's not where you came from originally. We play party games and all the things, and it's fun. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Get Orgain, use code Tentacles at checkout for 30% off your first purchase of Orgain protein. And I think that's it. About 8:30 a.m. on Aussie time. Oh, cool. So wait, hold on. Is it 8:30 a.m. for you now? Because it's not. It's gonna be at a different time. It's gonna be about like 4 hours before what time it is now here tomorrow. But it's like today. Aussie time is so confusing because it's like a day ahead. It's almost 10. Oh, okay. So if it's almost 10 for you now, then it's going to be about 6. It's going to be about 6 your time. 6 a.m., I think? I think that's right. Anyway. Or 6 p.m.? I don't know. Anyway, everybody have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out, stopping by, talking with me. It's always really nice. So thank you. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.